Hello, I'm Dr. Philip Barr, lead educator of Thinking Beyond Education. Are you interested in applying to our upcoming Beyond Quantum Introduction to Quantum and Research program? In this video, I want to explain the application process and give you some pointers and tips how to make a successful application. In addition, I will share some top tips with you on how to become an expert in any field of STEM. I will even share some resources with you that will help you in building your expertise. First, let's check out the website. That's thinkingbeyond.education/beyondquantum. Note how Thinking Beyond and Beyond Quantum are written together, not apart. I'll add the link to the description below. I recommend you follow along to complete your application together with me. First, read what the program is about and how the whole application works so you have an idea what to expect. You can also see the research posters of the inaugural cohort, our previous mentors, and a selection of 2 of our many excellent testimonies. Don't worry if you don't understand the titles or the content of the posters yet. Some of the students were beginners like you might be at this stage, and look how far they've come through their dedication to the program and their hard work. Commitment is the most important thing to us. Only fully committed students will truly benefit from this program. We currently offer the program for free of charge. In return, we expect you to commit and make sure our time investment in you is not wasted. There are 2 parts to the application where you can show us your commitment: by creating a realistic schedule and by engaging with our preparation stage resources. During the formal application, it's about the schedule. We will make an explainer about the preparation stage later. So let's talk about the schedule. We want to see you have a plan in place. How are you going to cope with the workload? Why is having a schedule important? How much you're able to take away from the program and how much you grow really depends on how well you prepare and consolidate what you have been taught. Besides the live session, you will get preparation and consolidation tasks. Some will be individual work, some will have to be done in your designated team we put together at the beginning of the program. Yes, teamwork is at the heart of scientific progress. You should expect to do 1 hour of work every day besides the live sessions. Well, there is an exception, and that's the consolidation weeks. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's have a look at the schedule of the program first. You'll find it if you click on this button. So, the first thing you need to be aware of are time zones and daylight saving time. All our times are given in Central European time. From 31st March onwards, it's in Central European summertime. If your country is observing daylight saving time, the times of the sessions won't change for you at all. But if your country doesn't, then they will shift by an hour. During the course stage, we will be teaching you about the maths of quantum, foundations of quantum mechanics, give you an introduction to quantum computing using IBM's Qiskit and Python, and teach you research skills. Our sessions are interactive, which is why we require live participation. However, we will accept applications from time zones where attending live is not possible. If you are based in Europe, Africa, the Middle East, and in Asia up to India, we do expect you to attend live. If you are outside of these time zones and cannot attend live, you will have to complete working through the recording of each live sessions within 24 hours after its scheduled time. If you are in the UK, we understand that you might have afternoon activities or be traveling home at the time of the sessions during the weekdays. You should still attend live as much as possible, even if you have to join late. Now, you can only build expertise if you learn actively rather than passively. This is why we will be giving you preparation and consolidation tasks. The prep tasks give you a first understanding of the topic already. So, why are there live sessions then? Because there we will teach you the stuff that you will find hard to find on YouTube or in textbooks. That's one of the reasons the live sessions are so valuable. They provide you with the researcher's insights. We have extended the original course by 3 consolidation weeks. Why? We want to accommodate for the fact that you have to deal with university or school in parallel to the program. In these weeks, there won't be any live sessions. 2 of these weeks will be during the course stage. You will be asked to do review and consolidation work. You should also use these weeks to complete your bigger team tasks. Otherwise, there are the weeks you should focus on catching up with universities and schoolwork. It's also the weeks where you should schedule in your exam preparation for any potential exams you might have. The last consolidation week will be during the research stage. This means there are 5 weeks scheduled for your research projects and 7 days for catching up with university and schoolwork. And any potential exam prep, of course. We have looked at the schedule. I want to apply now, so let's go back and click here. If you click on the Apply Now button, you'll see this application form. It has a detailed description of what to expect from the program and the application process. Pause the video now and make sure to read it carefully. There are 3 things I must complete. Firstly, you will have to answer the questions on the form. Second, you will have to write a motivation letter. And thirdly, you need to make a schedule. You're also instructed to get started with the preparation resources as soon as you applied. Now, what to include in the motivation letter? Just introduce yourself. Who are you? How old are you? What's your background? What's your expertise with quantum physics, quantum computing, and mathematics? Are you a beginner? Have you some experience already? What are your expectations for the program? How would you benefit from it? And why would you think you are the right candidate? My top tip: use your answers for the questions on the form to help you with writing your motivation letter. And here is a warning. Please do not use AI to help you write the motivation letter. We really want to learn about you and not a large language model that synthesizes text based on training data from the internet. We will reject applications where we detect the use of AI. Let's look at making the schedule now. We have made a Google Calendar for the program to help you with this. I'll put the link in the description below. I'll be using an example calendar for this demonstration, which is going to be empty. So once you have loaded the shared calendar that we shared with you, you can click on BeyondQuantum 2025 and you should be seeing the things that I see, possibly in a different color. First, let's check the schedule. Suppose I'm based in Europe, so my time zone is the same as the program. If you are from a different time zone, double check the times are displayed correctly. How to do that? Just go back to our schedule page and then check whether the times correctly translate into your time zone. So in my case, all the times should be displayed 6 to 7:30 in the evening, and this is what I can see here as well. Now, suppose I have a Taekwondo class and music lessons. My music lessons are usually on a Wednesday evening, and my Taekwondo classes are on Monday evenings from 8 to 9. But I have to leave at 7 to get there in time. It's not possible for me to move them. This is a clash that I will need to let the program organizers know. So let's put into my Google Calendar and mark it in red. I've added the event. Now go on More Options and mark it in a red color. And save. Now, of course, let's not forget to add the title. Now we're done. My music lessons are clashing with the Wednesday lessons. They are 6 to 7. I'll mark it as a clash for now, but will ask my music teacher for another time slot for the time of the program. So let's go here. Mark 6 to 7. Music lessons will be moved. And then set it to red. Okay. I should also add a comment in the schedule I'll submit with the application form later that I'm trying to move the lesson. Now, let's have a look at exams. So let's assume I have a first bout of exams on the 18th, 19th, and 21st of March. This is during the second week of the program. Let's add them. Done. Since the first week will be rather busy, I will need to make sure to complete my revision and preparation before the program starts. I will do a last intense revision session over the weekend. So let's put it into the calendar too. Done. During the second week, I will only be able to do some last-minute practice problems before each exam. I will also most likely not be able to properly consolidate what we have covered in the program in this week. Luckily, there is a consolidation week right after week 2 and right after my exams are over. I shall use that week to catch up with the program. Let's put that into the calendar. Now I need to schedule in 1-hour blocks per day for the preparation and consolidation work outside the live sessions. In the first week, I will use this time to consolidate and expand on what I have learned from working through the preparation stage resources ThinkingBeyond has shared with me on the program page. In fact, just to let you know, you will get preparation tasks from day 1 of the program. The deadlines will be typically before the live sessions. Putting on my applicant's hat, again, I will be busy with lectures until late afternoon over the week. It's important to have a break before the live sessions, so I better schedule my work after the live sessions. This won't be possible during Mondays evenings due to my Taekwondo class. I'm quite busy on Mondays, so let's schedule 2 hours of work for Sunday morning before lunch. Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, I can schedule my 1-hour blocks after I have dinner from 8 to 9. Let's do that. Done. On Wednesday, I want to schedule my music lessons for after the live sessions. So my 1-hour work block has to be in the afternoon. Luckily, I have no lectures between 2 and 4, so I can schedule the work here. Saturday, I can do work in the mornings before lunch like on Sunday. Since I will need the weekend for my last exam preparation, I shall schedule in a 3-hour slot on Saturday morning to get the prep work done for the second week. I will use the rest of Saturday and Sunday for revision work. Let's do this. Since I have my last exams during the second week, I won't be able to do very much. I'll just schedule in 20 minutes slots at the same times to stay up to date with the work of my team and provide last-minute help if needed. I shall schedule a 1-hour slot on Friday evening as my exams are over. Done. Note that the question and answer sessions, so Q&A sessions for short, are optional. Whenever a session is optional, it is marked as such in the calendar. On the weekend of the second week, I will need a break to recharge, so will not schedule in any work. During the consolidation week 1, I shall not schedule anything for Monday due to my Taekwondo class, but I'll schedule in 2 hours on Tuesday to Friday to consolidate and catch up. Let's do this. Done. Saturday and Sunday, I'll schedule 1 hour of work each as I planned originally. Right, that marks 2 weeks of building the individual schedule. I hope this will help you to complete your schedule for the remaining 10 weeks. One final piece of guidance. During the research stage, you will be working on a research project together with a partner under the guidance of an academic mentor. There will be talks, preferably scheduled on Mondays, and weekly mentor meetings you will need to arrange with your mentor. The research stage is very much self-paced. Unlike the core stage, you should spend 5 of the 6 weeks on the research project at least. As regards the remaining 7 days, it is up to you whether you'll spend it on your project or use it for a break to focus on university or school or possibly exams. If you are a university, you are likely to have exams during the research stage as well. Final tip. When you are done with building the schedule and your Google Calendar, simply take screenshots of each week, put them on a Google Doc, add the written comments that you wanted to add, and then upload the PDF as your schedule on the application form. Once you're done with writing your motivation letter and your personal schedule, you are ready to submit your application. Well done. What comes next? Remember the resource page we shared with you on the website? Here it is. Let's have a look. We put together learning resources for you as well as extensive guidance how to use them and what to pay attention to so you can build the necessary prerequisites for the Beyond Quantum program. We have resources for beginners as well as more advanced students. There is something for every level. Since there are a lot of resources here, it can get overwhelming. We have added extensive guidance to help you. Pause the video here and read the information on this page. It is important that you find the right resource that you can follow and understand, but that pushes your understanding to the next level at the same time. Let me show you how. Let's start with coding. Do you know how to code in Python? If your answer is a no, then start working through our resources teaching computer programming. If you have no experience with computer programming, then learn the very basics with Karel the robot. If you know coding but are not familiar with Python, look at Programming with Python Beyond Games. If you know basic Python, check out how to use NumPy and Matplotlib. Are you familiar with coding in Google Colab? No? Then utilize the instructions how to code in Colab.
But if you are familiar with everything so far, we recommend you really focus on other topics like quantum math and learning typesetting in LaTeX. You will learn to work with IBM Qiskit in Python during the program, so knowing some basic Python is sufficient for this program. No need to be a Python wizard. Still, we recommend you keep developing and hone your coding skills outside the program. They are a key skill to have in the 21st century. The biggest and most challenging topic for you is most likely going to be quantum maths. Quantum physics utilizes linear algebra and functional analysis over the complex numbers. Dedicate most of your preparation time for quantum maths. We have devised extensive guidance to help you through this topic. Read the guidance and work through the different fields. Like in computer programming, you need to find the right resources for your current level of understanding. Work through our checklist and close the gaps. We have added resources on quantum maths up to postgraduate level. Once again, follow the extensive guidance on this page to not get overwhelmed. My top tip, follow the order given on the page. Also, be aware of the time you have available to work through this. These resources will help you build expertise for a long time. Now, I'm often getting the question, should I wait until I know I have made it through the preparation stage before I get started with working on these resources? No, absolutely not. Get started with engaging with the resources right away and build your expertise. But won't you waste your time if you don't get selected? No, you won't at all. Why? Because the topics we listed as the minimum prerequisites are not only the foundation for quantum, they are the foundation for any STEM subject. Do you want to become an expert in either math, physics, or computer science? Or an expert in any STEM field, really? Well, then you will need to master these prerequisites. Everything we do in our programs has a deeper meaning. The independent learning resources we are starting with you for free are no exception. I hope this video will help your application to be successful. Make sure to use the resources and guidance we have compiled for you. If you want to stay up to date with future videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel. To stay up to date with our programs and offers, follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, and sign up to receive email notifications from us. All the links are in the description. My team and I are wishing you all the best for your learning journey. I won't wish you best of luck for your application though. Why? Because to successfully apply to our programs doesn't require any luck. It is about hard work and commitment. Follow our guidance and work hard.